All right, the surprise avocado variety. Here's a profile of the fruit. These are surprise avocados, and one thing you notice is their shape. They have these distinctive ridges up toward the stem end. Sometimes it's extreme, sometimes it's less so, but they're always a little bit blocky, kind of like a lamb. Um, and they will turn black as they ripen. This is not ripe. These two are ripe. The skin is pretty smooth. Um, it's about as smooth as a bacon. Definitely a lot smoother than a Hass. So um, let's cut one open and see what it looks like inside. Couple things you'll notice. First is how small the seed is. Really nice, huh? Lots of flesh with surprise avocados. The seed's like, in terms of seed to flesh proportion, it's probably as small or almost as small as a Pinkerton. Certainly smaller than a bacon, a lot smaller than a bacon, and smaller in proportion than a Hass as well. As for when it's um, harvest season for surprise, this is a Fuerte. I used to think that surprise were about the same maturity season as Fuerte, but I think they're a little bit later actually. Fuerte seems to mature earlier than surprise, and then surprise are mature, and then Hass, something like that. So right now it's March 2nd, and the surprise avocados are just starting to taste good right now, whereas Fuertes have tasted good for a good month or so, and Hass are also gonna taste good very soon. So there you have it for maturity seasons. You'll also notice that the skin on these surprise avocados are very thin. I find that a little bit annoying myself. I don't particularly like thin-skinned avocados, but what is also not great about surprise is they're sometimes a little stringy up near the stem end and the bottom end, but it's usually not a big deal, usually not such a problem. They don't tend to peel that well, although if you let them get soft, like instead of cutting them open when firm ripe, you let them get soft ripe, then they will peel a little bit better. They probably peel about as well as a bacon, I'd say, but not as well as Hass. And how do they taste? The taste is good. I don't know anyone who doesn't like the taste of a surprise. Oh, there you go. It's peeling very nicely. Guess this one's soft enough. So, my kids were eating some of these last night, and they wanted more and more and more because they're good. They taste good. They're not. I don't know. They're just very good. They're not quite my favorite of all favorites, but they're really good. I don't think anyone would be disappointed by the taste, by the flavor of a surprise. Um, that's your short profile of the surprise. Pretty good tasting avocado.